Alrighty, so I'm going to be making a thin paracord bracelet. You can use this number 95, which is thinner than your standard paracord, and these smaller buckles here you can get at Hobby Lobby. I went with a gray and a unicorn color. So you want to dump them out, and you want to measure off about 8 feet long strands for both colors. So you want to start by tying off the end buckle here. I used a little piece of paracord to tie it to this little wooden box thing. And you're going to take one of the ends, pass it through the top, and then take the end pieces and pass them right through that loop and tighten it up. Place them on the left side and then do the same for the right side. Just going to pass the gray one through and then pass the end pieces through that loop. Alright, you're going to go ahead and cinch up the knot. And once this is together like this, you want to pull the end pieces off, because we're going to leave the middle strands alone and we're just going to be working with the end pieces. Just like that. So I already got it started here and I put it in slow motion to show you the knot. So we're going to take this left side, pass it over the top, take the right side and pass it through that fish tail there and pass it up through the loop, and go ahead and cinch it together. You don't want to cinch it too tight, just a little tight. Now we'll start on the right side with a loop and take the left side and go through that loop just like this. And then you can start from the left side where there's a vertical knot. You can pass it over and pass the right one through the bottom and up through that loop again. Alright, now we're on the right side. You can see the gray vertical loop there. Pass it over and take the left one through the bottom, up through the loop again. It's just going to keep doing the same knot over and over again until you get it pretty good. So if you're making this bracelet for somebody else, you want to have them nearby so you can measure it to their wrist and make sure that you get it to the perfect size. So it's over and under, up through. And just pull it tight. Alrighty, so I'm measuring it out. I noticed that it's a little bit tight, so I'm going to go ahead and add 2 more knots. And once I do that, I'm going to show you how to connect the end buckle here. We're just going to pass it through the ends that we haven't used yet, the middle ends. We're going to cut them down a little bit and burn the ends. And this will allow you to pass it through. So you're going to take your scissors or some kind of tool and help yourself pass it through the first knot in the bracelet. And once you get the tag end through there, you can go ahead and pull it through. Alrighty, so I got the slack pulled out there. Now I'm going to do the same for the other side. I'm going to burn off the end, which makes it a lot easier to work with. And I'm going to go ahead and push it through that first knot. And you'll notice on this one it's a little bit loose, so I'm going to go ahead and pass it through the next knot as well, that little pink loop. You can use scissors if you need to assist yourself pushing it through, but this one was pretty loose, so I was able to push it through there. And then you just pull out all the slack and tighten it up a little bit, and then we'll cut off the tag ends and burn them with a lighter. Once they catch on fire, just let them burn for a couple of seconds and blow it out. Wait for it to cool for 2-3 seconds, and then use the end of the lighter to mush it all together, and that'll hold it together so it never comes undone. And we can go ahead and test it out. Nice, perfect fit. And we can compare it to a standard size. You can see how much smaller that 95 is. Looks pretty nice, and she's been wearing it for a while, so I guess she likes it. Thanks for watching.